Live to the US to bring in our friend, a regular on our show, Megyn Kelly. Megyn, of course, this is not a usual night. It's not a usual night for Great Britain in particular, but not the world either. Has the Queen's passing stopped America? Is America impacted by this too?
Oh, very much so. I feel like I want to express my condolences to the British people on the loss of just a great woman, a great person, a great leader, great monarch, something we've never seen in our country. We don't have a female leader in America like the Queen. We've never had a female president. We've never had a queen, of course. And we've never had a woman who's as revered in our country as the Queen has been in yours. It feels like your best friend's mother has died, and that mother was a role model to you as well. That's how it feels over here. Every single U.S. president has commented on the passing of the Queen, former, obviously current and former. The House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, the Republican and Democratic Senate leaders have commented on it. I could go down the list. I'll tell you the one that stood out to me the most, believe it or not, was Paris Hilton, who called the Queen the original girl boss. And I think that about sums it up. From the time she was 2, you guys have been covering it, and Winston Churchill's thoughts on what dignity she had at that age, to the time she was 96 and did her duty to the last day, meeting with the incoming prime minister those 2 days before she would pass. She never abandoned her duty. And I've been thinking about what it is that's making people over here feel it, people in Great Britain feel it, people around the world feel this passing in a way that feels extra emotional. It's not just the random passing of a world leader who was respected. It's something more than that. The world, yes, has lost a great leader, but it feels personal. So why is that? Because she stood for something that a lot of us don't want to let go, and we feel it slipping away. She stood for dignity, for hard work, for not complaining, for doing one's duty, for rejecting narcissism, for embracing public service. And as we look around today, for people that we can look up to, never mind our daughters, our sons, people like Queen Elizabeth are few and far between. What we have in today's day and age is a world of narcissism, a world of selfie culture and Insta shots with filters and obsessive focus on one's appearance, and the refusal to age with dignity and embrace what happens to a woman naturally as she gets older. We have a world in which we have celebrities and leaders showing up to events truly half naked because women have been led to believe that their only value is in their appearance or their sex appeal. And she eschewed all of that, of course, as she would have to as the monarch, but she did, and it was heartfelt, and you knew it. She always presented herself in a lovely way, in a friendly way. She never misstepped. President Trump was exactly right. And even when others misstepped around her, rather than calling them out directly or in a way that could be rather brutal, she was kind about it. Just looking at a couple of the examples over here, there was the time when President Bush, the second, was passing the mic to her and forgot to lower the mic down, and her face was blocked, and she made a joke, I hope you can see me, and the crowd cheered. They loved it. There was the time when Michelle Obama committed the faux pas of placing her hand on the small of the Queen's back, and instead of bristling, the Queen placed her hand on Michelle Obama just to show her that it was okay. The time when she had the Saudi leader in her Jeep at Balmoral, and she drove around, which, they don't, at that time, they weren't letting women drive in Saudi Arabia, but she hit the gas pedal, and he actually asked her if she could slow down a little, and she didn't. She just had a way of forgiving others quickly and teaching a lesson where one was needed. Even, I've talked a lot about Meghan Markle. Think about what she said after that ridiculous Oprah Winfrey interview that Meghan and Harry gave. Recollections may vary. Just dignified, classy, gentle way of saying no. I look at these people like the Kardashians, like Meghan Markle, like, these Hollywood actresses, and the Queen is exactly the opposite of these people. And that's why we're going to miss her. We need examples like that for ourselves, for our children, and we need that bridge to a past that we in our country still feel a lot of pride in. not to mention the folks in your country as well.